everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about everything I've been using lately with my hair. Now, a lot of you actually subscribed to my channel because of some hair confidence, managing fine, thin hair in past videos. I will link that one up above, but this is what I've been using lately and even some PR things that I've gotten in, tested, and seen if I liked. So without further ado, let's get to this video. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I would absolutely love you to become part of the fam. All you have to do is click the red button right below. And if you like this video, that's like me doing a happy dance in this room. So first of all, I want to start out with some shampoos. First, we're going to start out with sulfate-free shampoos and then a couple of sulfate-included shampoos. And the reason why I point out sulfate specifically is because a lot of hairdressers or hair tips when you have fine hair or even when you have extensions is to stay away from sulfates because it can kind of add a little bit more wear and tear to your hair. I didn't mean to rhyme there. Oh my god, I just did it again. But it can add a little bit more of that wear and tear. I remember watching a Queer Eye and Jonathan Van Ness, of course.
That's all my hair. Thanks for watching.
The #1 angel. He was talking about comparing your hair to almost washing a t-shirt every day. If you washed a t-shirt every single day, that t-shirt wouldn't look great by the end of its life. Maybe even in a month, it wouldn't look great. And almost comparing your hair in the same way to that. So I know, when you have fine and thin hair and you get extra grease in your hair or you work out and you're like, oh my God, now I need to wash my hair again so it can even look something remotely towards what I would want it to look like. I know that can be really frustrating. So the first product I want to mention is Matrix. I actually got this in a PR package, and at first I had a total misconception of what this product was. I thought it was a purple shampoo because it was in these purple bottles, and I had also gotten an Amika PR package, which I'll show you those products in a moment's time. But that isn't this at all. So it's sulfate-free, the shampoo, and it's also got citric acid in it. And I just find that this shampoo, conditioner, and as well the leave-in treatment where you put it halfway down your hair, no roots, right? Because that's just gonna get you greasy faster than you want to. So halfway down your hair, even half a dime size, and then down to the roots. That's gonna really soften things up. And it's got a very salon smell. I've really, really liked it. And I found that the leave-in wasn't too heavy either. It does have a thicker consistency. So depending on where you're at, I mean, this is where I'm at hair-wise. She thin. Just because she thin doesn't mean she can't be cute. The next one, this is probably my longest tried and true, and this is the Angel Rinse from Kevin Murphy. Now I will also post a picture of the shampoo right above, and I'll also put links down below, likely to Amazon, where you can grab these products. But the Angel Rinse has a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. What can I compare it to? Do you know what's so tough? If I used this when I was traveling Australia right before the world totally shut down, and it just brings me right back to those moments. The reason why I tried the Kevin Murphy shampoo for the first time ever was because when I was getting my extensions in, the technician there was like, you've got to use a sulfate-free shampoo. It is so important when you are maintaining extensions, because even though you may look at it as like, I don't know, you may look as extensions as not that person's hair. It really is now, because they still have to maintain it and they still have to take care of it. And sulfate-free shampoo is really important when you are doing that, and as well staying away from things like getting sunscreen in your hair, chlorine, and swimming. And I know it's an extra faff to have to worry about all of those things, but I mean, if it's something that is going to help you so much with your confidence on a day-to-day basis, it's best that we take care of it, because maintaining your hair, getting your hair cut, getting all these products, it's not cheap. So we're gonna try to do our best. So the Kevin Murphy Angel Rinse shampoo, I find that it is extra light. Angel hair, angel pasta, it's the thinnest of them all. And this is one I would definitely suggest to someone who is looking for their first go at a sulfate-free shampoo. So it's not super cheap, but it goes a really long way, which is great. The one that I use probably on the most daily basis does have sulfate in it, but I don't find that it compromises my hair in any way, because this is such a high grade shampoo, and that is the Nexus collection. So there's a lot with Nexus, and I'm sure you've heard about this as well, the Carafix Damage Healing Shampoo. definitely suggest that one. But if you're looking for more of like a really good lather, I would suggest the Protein Fusion. All of these are zero silicones, so that is definitely a positive to this brand. And whenever I go to Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada, they have the Nexus products, and that's probably why I use this one the most, is just because it feels most accessible to me. They're around $20 per bottle, so I will always go in whenever I go to Shoppers. I always just go and see if it's on sale, and usually goes down to around $16 a bottle. The reason why I love these shampoos is because they have such a thick consistency that I really feel like I'm getting that clean. The next PR order that I got that I tried out, and I was really excited to try these because Alana, even from Alana Davidson, her channel, she was suggesting the Amika products, the mask as well as the closer. So this is an instant repair cream. Today I put it on the little bottoms of my hair, and it's just supposed to help with split ends. Anytime you are adding heat to your hair, especially if you have fine or thin hair, you need to put a protectant on that hair. It's gonna help so much. So this is the closer. This is a 2-in-1 product, so it is really supposed to work to help you style your hair as well as seal in any broken or split ends. Being blonde and having fine hair is almost an extra element, or wanting to go blonde, because my hair used to be absolutely white as a kid, and then you can see kind of my roots coming in now. It's still kind of within that really kind of dark blonde range, but it most certainly has gotten darker over time. So I always get highlights put in, and that is stripping things away from your hair. So if you have thin, fine hair, it's going to even make it more susceptible to breakage, but it's also going to make it susceptible to brassiness, which is not what you want when you want more of a buttery blonde look. So what is so important to get is a purple shampoo. Now Amika, just that looked so like, Amika just came out with this brand of their line called Bust Your Brass. And it's for cool blonde, it's a repair conditioner, and a cool blonde is more along these tones versus like a honey or like a coppery blonde. And this is a purple shampoo. It's a purple conditioner as well. So both of those have that element in there. And it says that it's clinically proven to tone, repair, and moisturize damaged hair when used with Bust Your Brass conditioner. If you are more new to the purple shampoo line of things, one thing that's so important to know is that it's really drying, and you don't want to leave it on too long because you could actually turn your blonde hair a little bit lavendery if you do put it on too long. But that's okay, it will end up washing out a little bit more. But it's so important, because this kind of product is drying on your hair, to also do a mask. And now Amika also brought out a Bust Your Brass intensive repair hair mask, but I want to show you guys the color of this thing without hopefully getting it all over my jeans. Ugh. Look at how deep that is. That's the same color of the shampoo and the conditioner. Something to consider is to also get the mask when you do get that combination. But what you're going to want to do, I think for me, I know the perfect formula for me has been using other masks that aren't necessarily within that purple range, just so that I know I'm just focusing on moisture and not that toning factor. Things that I love about these Amika products, they're very thick. They just feel so luxurious, especially when it comes to purple shampoo. I've also used Schwarzkopf before, and I really do like that one, but this just felt like an immediate substitute. It's almost like I didn't need a very specific brand. I just knew I needed a purple shampoo. And after using this a couple times, in through a week, I used it twice, and I noticed that it did make a really big difference. All of these products have smelled amazing, and if we're gonna keep on that trend, the next thing I wanna tell you about is the Moroccan Oil Restorative Hair Mask. Now, I also got this in PR, and I feel so lucky because this hair mask, you guys, it's so different from, for example, I'm gonna show you the Garnier Fructis one as well. They're so different because the Garnier Fructis, this is the plumping treat. It's a 3-in-1. It's a hair mask, a conditioner, and a leave-in. So you can do any of those with this. But specifically the Moroccan Oil Restorative Mask, it's so thick. Like, you have to scoop it out and then it's gonna be like in your hand. It's so thick. It's one of those ones that I really look forward to leaving on my hair for a while. If I'm shaving my legs, guys, if you are shaving your legs, do that after the shampoo. do your conditioner or whatever, and then do a hair mask. Do a hair mask while you are shaving your legs. It's just gonna be a way that you can, you know, save some time in your day and make sure that you are adding that extra moisture to your hair. It's such a good way to get that done. I definitely suggest this one. One product that I've heard so much about is the Kerastase line as well, and that will probably be my next one to try. So if you guys have tried that one, please let me know if you liked it down below in the comments, because I've heard some amazing things. Back quickly just to the Fructis line. This is one that you can pick up at the drugstore. It's super easy, it's super quick. They have so many different scent flavors. They just came out with this new watermelon one, and I think it's just fun when you want to do kind of that in-between mask, but you don't want to spend too much money. The shtick with this is basically it can be a 1-minute mask, so if you're really quick and you've got to get something done during the day and you don't have a lot of time to do some self-care, this one's a great option. But then there are some other ones that I really just love leaving on my hair. And a little bit extra about the Fructis mask is that it is a vegan formula, 98% biodegradable formula. It has no silicones, no parabens, and no artificial colorants. I'm sure that if you've looked up products that can help strengthen your hair, you've probably heard about Olaplex number 3. Definitely try this out, guys, if you haven't before. And if you have, I'm sure that you've probably purchased more than one bottle. This is just such a great product to use at least once a week on the ends of your hair. And I have definitely noticed a difference with this. But one thing that I would suggest is, because Olaplex products are maybe higher range on the price scale, make sure you've got time. You don't want to take a product like this where it is literally suggesting to you use once per week, or for damaged hair twice or 3 times per week. It's not a conditioner, it's a bond builder, and it says leave on for a minimum of 10 minutes or longer if desired. Sometimes I will leave this on all night. So you don't want to get a product like this and only put it on for 5 minutes and be like, okay, I've got to wash it out, because it's literally suggesting to you to leave it on for 10 minutes. So give this one a go if you haven't yet. One thing you may not have considered, but have probably heard a lot about, even if you have fine and thin hair, is to actually get a hair oil. Now, Moroccan oil and Olaplex, these are the two that I have tried before, and I've tried a couple of other ones that are in the clean beauty space, but these are the ones that I've used the most. Look at the difference of the size of these. I'm gonna pop the prices right above, just because I'm actually curious right now about the comparison of the price of these two. The Moroccan oil, 200 millimeters, and the Olaplex bonding oil, 30 milliliters. So now I'm super curious about the price. Now, both of these have been super phenomenal. If I put them hand in hand and use them on a daily basis, I don't really notice the difference. So I think the thing that would break down the most for me would be the price on this one. The Olaplex number 7 bonding oil, obviously it's stunning. It smells great. It's an Olaplex product. They know what they're doing when it comes to hair, and so does Moroccan oil. One thing I would suggest if you do have fine hair or light colored hair is to get specifically the Moroccan oil light. Now, you only need one of these products, so you don't need to have both of them, and I only put a little bit on the ends of my hair, especially when I'm doing heat styling, or if I find that my hair is feeling extra straw-like. I definitely love using an oil. For the most part, those are all of the products that I use on an everyday basis. When it comes to hairspray, I really like this one. I got it in a little PR package. I'm not too picky about hairspray, but I do find that this one sprays just really nice and evenly. Oftentimes, what I will do with this hairspray is I'll just kind of spray it on the front and around the crown, just so I don't have any flyaways, because we're so prone to breakage, we'll just get these little like flyaways happening. But this is the Redken 5th Avenue, New York, Fashion Work 12. So it's the versatile hairspray. And obviously this is just like the travel sized one. So I think when this one runs out, I definitely would repurchase this one. As for brushes and detanglers, Fructis actually sent me this pack, and it included this brush, and I was pumped because I've been wanting one of these for a really long time. It's from the Silk Labs, and what I will do is brush through my hair, starting from the bottom, moving my way up. That's always a great tip. And again, that other video on how to care for your hair will be linked down below. A wide tooth comb is just so key for getting out those initial tangles without causing extra breakage. And then I also suggest getting a tangle teaser as an actual hairbrush for when you're drying your hair. It's so much easier and so much more flexible in your hair and won't cause extra breakage. One thing I got for my birthday that I feel very, very fortunate about, Scotty and his parents went in on getting me this. It's the Dyson Corral. This has been so phenomenal. Now, I will say on fine hair, when you are getting those pieces, you really do want to get a thicker amount, like as much hair as you can at the top, and then go a little bit easier on the bottom, because if you don't, like any straightener, it will kind of grind over those little pieces versus having that nice kind of thicker pull over the hair. I go nice and slow, and I only set it to 185. Is it worth the hype? I've been really loving it. I'm so sorry. I know that's maybe not necessarily what you want to hear because it is a very pricey product, but it has been so phenomenal, and I have noticed the health of my hair change because the hair straightener I had earlier was just absolutely blasting with heat, and I love the fact that I can control so much about the way that I move this around my hair. And because it is barreled around the side, to actually curl my hair around, which maybe we'll do like a styling video another time, I've found that this specific form of barrel has been really, really amazing. Last but not least, the last thing I'll talk about is just some of the products that I use to hold my hair, and that has been the Chelsea King Scrunchies. You get them in this little bag. It's so cute. This Canadian company is phenomenal. And then they have a little card in here, and it says, show us your style, tag us at shop Chelsea King. And I believe they actually just got featured in Vogue Japan or something like that. So amazing. So I have this one that I wear all the time. I think I actually need to get a new one because I wear it all the time, and it's the white one, the white linen one. I'll tag that one specifically down below because it goes with everything. And then I also love this paisley. Kind of matches me today. But having a silk scrunchie is so key to maintaining the health of your hair and not getting all of that like halo of breakage around the top of your hair. Plus, especially quarantine mode, I am so obsessed with claw clips. I will tag a bunch down below because there are some that are so pretty. Like, this is just so pretty. And I also love this butterfly one. I've been using that a lot, and what I will basically do is just kind of grab the crown of my hair, lift it up. I actually don't even grab a lot of hair, and then I just pull these little bits out. So cute! And my relationship with my hair has definitely changed the more that I've really focused in on taking care of it. I feel like it's healthier than it's ever been, and I know I'm going to go back to grabbing some extensions and putting those in because it just maintains the style better. I don't have to wash my hair as much, but if you take care of your hair while you have extensions in it, you won't see a ton of breakage. I actually saw a ton of growth when I was going through my tape-ins. So we will talk about all of that in another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please subscribe and please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there are any products you think that I should try in the comments below, and if there are any ones that I mentioned today that you're gonna give a go. I know having fine hair, thin hair is so annoying. Like, sometimes I see my friends who have thick, luscious manes, and you guys have said this in the comments as well, which I so appreciate you being a part of the community, but sometimes I will see them like literally just grab a piece of their bang and be like twirling it, and I'm like, that is literally all of my hair that you have just in your bang. So you are not alone. If you feel alone, please go and read the comments because everyone is so kind here, and there is so much beauty in our hair, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.